Hi, I'm DJ Rad Key, and welcome to what is now my 24th vlog. Thanks again for sticking with me and joining me on this ride that is Scratch Academy and the life of a working DJ. Today I wanted to give you a progress report. So it's Wednesday, July 18th, 2018. I'm in my 4th week of Scratch Academy, past the first milestone, into the second mile, or close to reaching the second milestone, which is enhancing your mixes with intermediate scratch techniques. So in today's class, which I'll be going to shortly, we're going to learn some simple scratches, maybe some intermediate scratches, and then we're going to learn just the beginner stages, the basics to music producing using Ableton. So it'll be a big day, but Friday's actually the first big day. It's our first test. It's like a music exam, I guess. We're going to be graded. We have to score an 80 or above to continue with the program, but as Professor Fiello said, he feels confident that both myself and Shinobi will score an 80. Today I did hear another student who is in the class above us. She's in milestone 4. She had to do a hip-hop mix, and I know she scored above 80, so I was able to kind of overhear her in the studio today. There are 2 students, and they're nearing graduation, actually. I overheard both Immortal and Fiello talking about, the potential graduation ceremonies and things to come, and doing an event for the graduates. And they started late April. I was actually, when I got there and did my first kind of visit to the academy, was their first week in school. So their program is from late April, and that will go till mid-August. And then August 20th, a new batch of students come in. So I'm looking forward to meeting the new students. I'd love to have the 2 current students in this other tier on a podcast, but both of them are very busy in the studio, and they seem to take care of business and leave. So I haven't made a lot of small talk with either of the other 2 students, but myself and Shinobi, of course, are now sophomores. Those 2 students are seniors, and there'll be a new class of freshmen coming in August 20th. And if you do want to join the academy, visit Scratch DJ Academy, scratch.com. You can always call. You can call me. You can find my number. My contact's on djradkey.com. I'll be happy to tell you more about it. But again, back to the progress report. So we are ahead of schedule. Due to a small class size, it's just me and Shinobi. I feel like a bigger class, we might be a day or 2 behind, just because Fiello is very hands-on. He wants to know what we're doing with our mixes, how we're progressing, and he's spending a lot of time with both myself and Shinobi. So that's cool. We're both experienced DJs. I know I've played way more gigs than Shinobi, but he's done a lot, probably more in his bedroom or his setup or whatever. He's probably spent more time working his craft as practice, where I've actually done it more professionally. But again, two I'm a professional DJ, he's maybe getting there, and 2 eager students. Again, I mean, we're both there. He got there on a scholarship, so it's not like he was forced by his parents to do it. And again, and this is a blessing in my life, and I'm so happy to be able to do this. So it's not like I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go and see. No, I'm all in. So again, 2 eager students, small class size, experienced DJs, head of the curve, which is a great thing. So that's kind of my progress report. Now with my mix, concerning my mix, here's a roadblock I have encountered, but it'll easily be solved, right? All problems have solutions. So I get to my 5th song in my mix, and the 5th song is at 90 beats per minute. My 6th song is at 108 beats per minute. Now the songs sound okay together, but being that this is a professional mix for a teacher, that's kind of a problem. So I asked them, hey, what should I do? What are my solutions? They're both in the same key, which we talked about keys, and not to go into detail today about keys, but it is explaining the academy. If a song is in the key, let's say 5A, you are best pairing that with a song that's another 5A song, a 4A, a 6A, or a 5B. So again, if you, let's say, for example, have a 3A, the best pairing would be another 3A, or you go 1 up, 1 down, or 1 letter over. So 3B, 2A, or 4A. So fairly simple. So again, I looked at my mix, where the first couple mixes I made in April, I think was the last time I released mixes. I had no idea of key matching, we'll say. I mean, I had an idea. I knew a 5A would sound like a 5A, but I guess I failed the importance of it. So now I've got to fill this gap in my mix, and one of the solutions is a transition track. And I've seen these on record pools, but I never downloaded them because I really didn't need them, I thought. But I do need them. I need one. So I need to find a transition song that's going to take me from like 90 beats per minute to 105 beats per minute, ideally. And then that way my mix will have a nice blend, and then that song will have like a up transition, down transition, whatever, and it'll get me to where I need to be. Or I can just kind of slam it in there, which I might end up doing because I feel like the two songs are good together even though their beats are off. I don't know, or I can put some kind of effect in. I can kind of echo it out, do some kind of vibration effect, some kind of sound effect, something to detract the listener, the fact that there's a big beats a minute jump. So that's really the only roadblock with the mix. It's 50 songs. Essentially, it's about, I would say 60%, electronic dance. I've got a few remixed hip-hop songs, not true hip-hop, but they're more EDM format hip-hop. And then I do have some just straight rock music. I have some rock music that's remixed, more up-tempo, and I have stuff that's just straight classic rock songs that I wanted to put in the mix. I felt, why go in a hip-hop rap direction, go more of a dance rock direction, be experimental, be artistic. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. With that whole thing and that mix, and that'll be out on Mixcloud. That'll be Mixcloud shortly. I'm gonna have it up this weekend. I said SoundCloud, but I'm putting it on Mixcloud because I have nothing on Mixcloud, and I feel like I should be putting content up there. But to talk more about where I'm at professionally, I do have a summer internship, we'll call it. I am working with Johnny Doe, partner in crime of mine. I've opened for him. He's opened for me. I've talked about him before. He's got a 2-day residency at the office. I say 2 nights. He'll be playing both Friday and Saturday nights, and hopefully he keeps it up. Because he has mentioned that if he does go out to LA, he's going to need somebody to fill in for him, either part-time, short-term, long-term, or whatever, and I want to be there to be that DJ. I believe that my skill level will be increasing exponentially, and if he does decide to leave in 2 months, I want to be there to know the music he plays, the music he works, the vibe, the energy. Again, I've been to the office in Delray. I actually DJ'd at a place. I did 2-night residency at a place called Levant, which is just like a half a block north of where he's going to be playing. But he's on the corner of what is Pineapple Grove and Atlantic Avenue. It's the busiest intersection in Delray, which is definitely a poppin' bar area part of town. So he's got a primo gig and a primo spot. Not to discuss his finances, but he is getting paid, and he's getting paid pretty well. So pat on the back to Johnny Doe. Myself, personally, professionally, struggling. It's been a tough month. I had 2 gigs. One is supposed to be paid. I haven't got the payday yet. May or may not get the money for that one. And then 1 gig was unpaid. And then I do have a gig that was supposed to have Monday night, got canceled. But I do have a gig coming up the 26th. So essentially, my goal was to have two gigs a week. I'm averaging 1 gig a week. Not really want to be, but it's 1 month into this working DJ thing. So I hope to land more gigs. I also looking forward to new opportunities at the school, meeting new students. I have a great podcast coming up, and I'm very happy with the progress in the podcast. And for those of you who are getting bored looking at just the studio and my face and me telling stories, some entertaining, some just educational, like today. Sorry if today might have been a little boring vlog, but I did want to. The whole reason why I'm doing this is to help myself get myself better through the academy, better at videotaping, better at speaking on camera, and also I'd love, maybe down the road in a year from now, 6 months from now, someone's like, man, I caught some of your vlogs, maybe not all of them, there's a lot of vlogs, there's a lot of material, but I caught a couple of your vlogs, it really got me into DJ, and I'm now a DJ, because of you. Or maybe in 10 years from now, someone looks at these clips and thinks it's hysterical that there was this guy in Hollywood, Florida, that decided to record every nuance of his day and put it on the internet. Who knows? Maybe it'll be a joke, or maybe someone discovers this and says, man, this guy's got some potential as a video instructor, as a DJ instructor online, an online instructor. I do have a business degree and a political science degree, so I would like to think that I'd probably make a pretty decent online teacher. I have tried substitute teaching, and I've also done permanent sub, long-term sub, stuff like that. So I have teaching experience as well. So, hey, you never know what this thing could turn into. I hope you do enjoy these vlogs. If you've been sticking around for all 24, pat on the back. If you skip around, pat on the back too. It's always great to give a like. I'd love to monetize these things and somehow make some money off them. But if I don't, again, it's a school project that I'm enjoying. Again, today's wasn't the most entertaining, but we will have footage soon. We will have footage. I am going to bring you footage on these studio sessions, maybe not every day, but over the weekend I will. So the vlog, probably Saturday's vlog, maybe Sunday's vlog, will have footage from Johnny Doe's event over the weekend. And, he'll be DJing, and I'll be there zooming in and zooming out, and probably have some good shots, and maybe it won't be the best footage, but it's time. The goal from these vlogs is for it to morph into a DJ Rad Key half-hour TV show talking about the DJ life, you know, with footage and other guests and people and so on and so forth. So again, this is a project, and I hope you do enjoy what I put out so far. I hope you continue to watch these vlogs. If you do, great. Pat on the back to you. They're not easy. It does take time to think, script, produce, write, edit. I mean, it all doesn't come together, you know, in a matter of minutes. It does take time, and I appreciate you, those of you who are following me, and hope you enjoy more vlogs. Again, the podcast will be up on Thursday. I do have Gabe on it as a, we're going to do kind of talk about managing a DJ. Also have Amaris from the Scratch DJ Academy will be on, talking about managing the Academy and events, very management-oriented program. Again, we'll talk about music, songs, the top 10, throwback artists, you know, segments that people have liked and told me they've enjoyed. And again, that'll be on Thursday, recording that. Friday's my first exam, excited about that, 15-minute mix, but I'm giving the teacher 60. You know, it's kind of ambitious, but it is what it is. And my mix should be up this weekend. Check Mixcloud. Check, I don't have a name for it. I might just call it the summer mix. We'll see what happens. But again, thanks for watching. Be good to people. Be nice. Make some friends. Say hi to people. Smile. Peace.